Hello and welcome to another Kamen Rider DX Lock Seed review. Today we have the Peach Lock Seed. Packaging looks cool, just compare it to the Cherry Lock Seed packaging. You got Sengatsu on both sides. He's posing slightly differently, like, ew, I don't like guys, I'm gonna look at that way. And this one's like, oh, I do like girls, I'm gonna look at her. She's quite pretty, I guess, in a sort of sophisticated kind of way, the actress in the show. Not a fan of her when she was eating like lotus, like dried insects. I mean, yeah, it's cool to like eating dry insects, but no, I don't. But you know, she was eating dry insects in Kamen Rider Double. It's one of the Hopper guy, maybe I think it was. Can't remember. So here's Lock Seed. I'm gonna rant about the packaging again because I'm doing this until Bandai listens to me, because you know I'm so important and such. Ooh. I hate this packaging. Like, it looks good, but waste of space, and then this little bump that just comes up is a waste of space. I mean, look at this. They actually package. I mean, the Lock Seed is big enough, but they actually packaged the Lock Seed slightly slanted on an angle. Whoever thought of that was just super smart now, wasn't he? Ding! Like, how can we waste more space? Like, not only are we going to have extra stuff all over the place, but we're also going to put the items slightly on an angle, so it's just... Anyway, let's just open this up. So, flaps here, flaps down there, so it's got tape on there, so I've got tape on the top, so I've opened these 3 flaps and pulled that out. This plastic thing that supports this Lock Seed, so it's in a slant, is slide into this cardboard area, and inside the cardboard area, like all most Japanese toys, is where they like to hide the instructions manual. The instructions manual is hidden in there, and it's also taped down, so not only is it protected by these plastic flaps that already has tape, but this one they felt like they had to put an extra tape there, just because they weren't wasting enough material on the packaging, because ooh, it's an expensive DX toy, it must package in so much stuff. So just for your pleasure, you can look at the instructions manual if you want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So really pointless, I guess. So I get the Lock Seed out, pull the plastic tab out the back, shut this, and so let's take a closer look at the actual Lock Seed. It looks, well, to be fair, the melon one and the cherry one looks much better. There's a scratch mark there because I actually dropped this. I bought this, I was in the subway, I wanted to open it, it fell on the floor, and I'm going to have to use a silver marker pen and a bit of paint to fix that. But lesson learned, if you drop these things on slightly hard ground, the paint will come off because it's not stuck on too thick, like, I don't know, it isn't stuck on too tightly. Too grippy? What's that word where you explain where paint isn't stuck on too much? So the way Lock Seed works is you got these 3 buttons that do different functions. If that peg is pushed down, it's in the Genesis driver. If that peg is pushed down, it's in the weapon. If these 2 pegs are both pushed down, it's in the if you put it into the Warring States driver, so you have the Jimber thing going on. And once these 2 pegs are pushed down, this button activates all the sounds. And this one has its own sound when you're opening the lock, but also a different sound when when some of these are pushed down, so it knows that it's already in, so it won't say Peach Energy, it will just go the thing because you're pulling it out. And finally, and of course this button does something on its own when everything is pushed down, so there's a lot of mechanism going on, you know, quite complex. Well, not too complex, but more complex than, say, the Gaim memories. But these are essentially DX Gaim memories repackaged with a different mechanism. So we've got this peg down here which opens this. The clever thing is that it also can go in Warring Stage driver in case you don't buy the Genesis driver. And when the blade comes down, it opens down, pushes this peg, and what it does is this button actually also pushes the same peg. See that little guy right there? So you got this entire big piece of plastic that goes all the way up and pushes the peg down. That's what it does, and it opens it up. So I'm going to turn this on now, so I'm going to turn off all the lights. So like I said, it's not as pretty as the cherry one, I think, or the melon one, but it's still good. My favourite is the cherry one, by the way. And second melon and then this one. Oops, which way is the button going here? Yeah. I do like that pink purple weird color though. Let's do that again with the peach open. Cool. So now that's turned on. You push this button. Oh, I'll do this one because all the energy lock seeds will say the same thing so far. Energy standby. Energy shutdown. System start, not shit them or start, which is what it sounds like. Sorry for the kids who are watching. Then again, kids shouldn't be on YouTube because you're meant to be 18 before you can have an account anyway, so I can say swear words. Seriously, that's this shit them or start. If anyone else watching this is going to be like, oh no, I can't hear anything else for the rest of my life. Oh crap. So yeah. Push this. Now of course it's doing that sound because the armor is slightly based on like Persian, Middle Eastern design. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's very Persian. Every time you push this button now, it will do the same thing. That's a really pretty color. So, Genesis driver. Yeah. Now once it's done this, it'll keep just doing the same noise on this. Lock off and lock on sound comes on the driver. And there you go. And now let's cheat and pretend that this thing is in the wiring states driver. Got my trusty Fies blade right here. Stick this down so it'll push down both pegs on the lock seat. Stick this back in and henshin. And there we go. And let's cheat again and pretend that this thing is in a weapon by pushing only this peg down. I'm going to open that here. By pushing only second peg down and then push the button. Wow, that kind of sucked. It's cool if you hold it down and just stay on. Let's do that one more time because it was kind of lame and short. Wow, that was bad. I mean, I'm sure it'll sound better with the generic sound that you always get in the the bow and arrow, but wow, that was bad. So yeah, favorite is still the cherry. Again, these DS lock seats are a lot of fun, and I can understand why they cost so much more than previous Henshin toys. However, the one really good one. However, the candy toy versions are nowhere near as good, as I've explained in other videos, so you can check those out too. So subscribe, suggest and comment below. Tell me what's your favorite lock seat, or what's your favorite rider, the X toy, and all that. And tell me what you think of these in general. If you're gonna pick some of them up, or if you like them or not. And you know, just put them on the comments below. So subscribe, suggest and comment below, and most importantly, take care and have a nice day. Bye.